Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good everything. All right, we're live. Did I give that whole...
No, you're on.
Okay. All right, good. And can everybody hear me?
Yes,
I
heard you.
Okay, good. Where's Leslie Williams? I'm concerned.
Oh, did I lose you?
Yeah. I mean, you're a blur.
Okay, sorry. There you are.
There's...
Leslie. Yeah, so.
Okay, so good morning, everybody. Welcome to Live with Joan. And we are here in beautiful southern earthquake central California. We've had so many earthquakes lately, but we're just rocking and rolling. I hope everyone's great and that you remember that it's part 2 of the little tapping on doubt. And today we're going to go next level with it. But before we get started, is anyone here?
Tanya says hi. Well, Tanya says yes in answer to can we hear you? Leslie Williams says hi.
Hi, Leslie Williams.
We always know we're good. Oh my God, Leslie's dog looks like Trixie. We always know that we are...
Leslie Williams has a border collie that's Trixie's color.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
There's the picture with the ears. We always know that everything is, that we're properly live when Leslie says hi.
That's right. That's absolutely correct.
All right.
So if you're coming on, say hi, tell us where you're from, and all that good stuff. Is anyone coming on? No one's saying hi?
It's not loading on my end, but...
Okay.
Oh yeah, here we go, Rod.
I know, I'm seeing a blur of a scroll.
Malinki Gupta says hello from Sydney.
Hello.
Barbara McMillan says good morning, Joan.
Good morning.
Jennifer Kurtz-Kolikoff says good morning from Tempe, Arizona.
Good morning.
Heidi Evans-Ensley says hi.
Hi.
Joyce Lee Leggett says hi.
Hi.
Charlie Kale says good morning from San Francisco. Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning.
Caverly Pashuk says hi from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Sharon
Hello.
Kreutzer says hi from Shiloh in Grand Lake, Colorado.
Shiloh.
Okay. Alessandra Netti says hi from Italy.
Hello.
And Barbara McMillan says from Lititz, Pennsylvania.
Aha. All right. Well, welcome everybody. And if you're new to me, my name is Joan Ranquet. I'm an animal communicator, author, TEDx speaker, and founder of Communication with All Life University. We have programs and coaching for animal communication and energy healing. I also take people on wildlife trips, and I'm on the expert panel of Smart Pet Talk TV. Smart Pet Talk TV. So I've been having a lot of fun. I'm writing right now. I'm working on the Chakra book, which is with Findhorn Press. And today's National Book Fair, something. So I wanted to remind you that, of course, this book is just barely a year old. It's my little 3rd book child, but I actually have a 4th book child coming out. It's a self-published book that I have on Amazon called Animal Communication 101, and it's part of the Animal Communication Fundamentals. So, but I've rewritten it. So don't buy it yet if you're all of a sudden going, oh, I need it, because I've completely rewritten it, and I'm really proud of it. And then I'm making it an audiobook, and it literally will have the meditation that we do in it. I mean, I'm so excited about this. My students and graduates are mentioned in it. The work that others are doing is mentioned in it. So it's really, really, really going to be very impactful if you really want to get started with animal communication. It will be out about mid-September, but I've been recording, and today I'm going back to the studio to record, and it's been so fun to do. So that's it. Okay, bye. I'm kidding. I've got a whole lot we're going to do. Anyone else come on?
Yes. Terry Ann McGrath says, hello, ladies. It's Terry Ann
Hello,
from San
Terry
Diego.
Ann.
Linda Bueller, good morning.
Good morning, Linda.
Oliver, BV.
BC,
Morning,
British Columbia. She came to the intensive years ago when I was in Seattle.
Wow. Donna Warner, good morning from Roseville, California.
Good morning.
Sandy Galindo says good morning.
Good morning, Sandy.
She says LOL from Washington State.
Yes.
Danielle Van Amsterdam says hi from warm Netherlands. Love the EFT.
Good. We're going to do some more here.
Yeah. Rafael Antonio says good morning from 9 Mile Falls, Washington.
Good morning. I bet you live near Sandy.
Oh, okay. And Sharon West Cruiser says love audiobooks.
Cool. I'm excited, and it was so much fun it was really fun to record. Very fun.
And Charlie says, yeah, your audiobooks deserve to be in your voice. I could not agree more. It would be very weird to hear your books. And
well, my second book, they didn't pick me. They picked a person.
Jane Kerr says, hello from the Florida Wolves. Hello.
Hello, Jane. So coming up, we have the Fall Intensive, which is October 4th through the 12th, and it's 3 days of animal communication, 3 days of death, dying, and beyond, and then 3 days of energy healing for animals. And it is so much fun. It's like nothing else you've ever done. We have I'm sure Terry Ann will be here. We have a lot of really great people. We have a couple of potlucks in that time. People get to know each other. We can do my labyrinth. We do and hang out with the horses and check into energy fields, and then we apply that same thing to dogs and cats. Lots and lots of animal communication and fun. And then we also have animal communication level 1 coming up on October 23rd. And then energy healing for animals level 1 coming up November 13th? 14th. So those are each 10-week online live classes. They've got an 11 o'clock and a 5 o'clock class. And so they're very, very fun. The animal communication level 1 is basically the gateway to all things in our world. And then eventually, we've got more advanced courses. If you've already done animal communication level 1, you might want to think about joining us for animal communication level 2, which is the animal medical intuition. And then animal communication level 3 is animal communication with behavior dynamics and relationships. So I bring in some really advanced stuff. And that's really where I get to finesse the readings and help people really go deeper and find things. So that's really amazing. And one thing yesterday after I was recording in Studio City, I went to Ashley's house and talked to her dogs and did some tapping on her dogs that had a big scuffle. And, I'm just amazed. And I'm going to be tapping on some dogs tonight. And so that's kind of the premise of the energy healing for animals. And I really can't tell you enough how much that being able to go out and do that. I mean, I love doing it in person, but doing it on the phone or on Zoom, it's so profound and it's so helpful. And I actually have a funny story. I've been tapping on my dog, Penelope, about getting into a car every time I do a podcast or a TV show. And I, because of this book, Emotional Freedom Technique, this book, we were on a lot of TV shows, and so I would sit here and I would tap on her, and I hadn't really tried to get her into the car, and then she had this thing, and all of a sudden I got her into the car, and she just hops in the car now, and she was terrified of the car. So tapping works is what I'm saying. But anyway, anyone else here?
Yes. No.
I see a lot of words.
Yeah, but it's Tanya is posting the links to the intensive
Okay.
the classes.
I'm like, people are writing stuff. I know they are.
Sharon West says, she goes, Zoom? I hadn't thought about using that for all of this.
Yeah, mostly. Well, I've been I joke that I've been a phone psychic for 30 years. I've been on the phone. I still prefer the phone, but, the Zoom is good for the tapping. If you're, I've tapped on the phone for, I don't know, since 2010. And, we started using Zoom about 6 years ago, 2 years before COVID. We went on to Zoom. We were using telesummits for the classes. But yeah, we do all of this on Zoom now for the last 6-7 years. But yeah. So today I wanted to tap on the idea that we could do this for a career. And I know that for some people, people get held back and they doubt whether they could do this for a career, or whether they could replace the kind of money that they make in their corporate job, or that they could, that people would believe it, or they have family that's nervous. So about they have family that thinks, why would you give up that job when you make so much money and you're so happy and you're so secure? So there's a lot in doubt. Last week, if you didn't see it, we worked on the doubt around doing this, whether we could even do this, whether we were really getting telepathic communication. Is this even real? All of that. So this week, we're really focusing on okay, I can do it, but could I make a career out of this? Right?
Yes.
And Claudia's not here today. She's here on my iPad.
Okay, there's a comment that I want to throw in.
Mm-hmm.
Bernadette G. Spector says, good morning, ladies. Happy birthday, Joan, soon. Sunday is Joan's birthday.
Yeah, and that means it's Bernadette's birthday the other day, or today. Happy birthday,
is
Bernadette.
It today?
I don't even know what day. No, maybe it's tomorrow.
We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Please hold. I'll find out, but go ahead. I just wanted to throw that in there because it is your birthday coming up, and we still have your birthday special, so that ends this weekend.
What's my birthday special?
They just need to call me.
Oh, yeah.
You thought it's like a special treat for you?
No. I was like, I forgot what it was. I forgot we had one. And Bernadette says tomorrow is her birthday. Happy birthday, Bernadette. Hooray. So, yeah, the birthday special is there's so many bonuses with each of the classes that I mentioned. The fall intensive, the animal communication level 1, the energy healing for animals level 1. It's just packed with bonuses and about $300 off or something crazy. And so you have to talk to Claudia to get the deal.
Yes.
So that's it. Okay. So happy birthday, Bernadette. And anything else before we go down the tapping rabbit hole? Okay. So what are some of the things that come up? Like for me, like it seems to be a dream or too good to be true. I would love for people to share their thoughts on, I can't do this as a career. I doubt I could do this as a career.
People will think I'm weird.
Anything else? Hmm?
I'm waiting. Let me see what.
So doing this as a career seems like a dream, too good to be true.
Okay, Sharon What's Kreutzer says finding enough people.
Mm.
Charlie Kale says feeling like you're not good enough. Danielle Van Amsterdam says, yes, I'm afraid of what the people might think.
How many people does that apply to?
Which one?
The afraid of what people might think if I put myself out there as an animal communicator.
I'm one of them. I got past that, but I still struggle with it.
Okay.
I'm waiting for people to respond. In the meantime, Sandy Galindo wrote, will people want to use me?
Okay.
I'm waiting for other people.
Yeah, who else does that apply to, that you're afraid of what people might think?
Sharon What's Kreutzer says, me too, some.
Yeah. You know, I have a funny story. So I don't know why I was so bold about this, but I was so bold about it because I was so excited, because it was so cool, that I just put blinders on and moved forward and told everybody. I told everybody. And I remember one time, about 10 years in, no, it was about 2003. Yeah, it was about 10 years in. No, it was 2005. I was living in Florida, and I had a friend told me that her husband didn't necessarily believe in it. So she always paid me cash when she had me come talk to horses. She didn't want her husband to know that she was spending money on this. And yeah, I was at least 10 years in. And I was like, well, that's weird. And we had done stuff. I was married at the time, and we had kind of double dated. My husband liked her husband. That was kind of fun. Never came up. Never once came up. And there was one night that we were out, and I'll never forget. He was buzzed enough, and I don't know where my husband was, but I was sitting with her husband, and we were on this bench. We were outside a restaurant. I think both of them had gone to the bathroom or something, and they were coming out. And he said something like, I can't believe you get away with this. And I just looked at him and said, you know what? You're drunk, and you probably shouldn't be driving. I just, oh, bam! And, he never said anything to me again. I'll never forget just, how harsh I came down on him. You're drunk. You are drunk. And I don't speak to anybody's husband. Could you imagine me speaking to your husband that way? I was just no, you're drunk. That's the only time anyone, that was 19 years ago, it's the only time anybody's ever said anything to me, and I shut that shit down so fast, it wasn't even funny. There wasn't even room. There wasn't enough air in the room for him to be able to say anything to me. So just know that you've got this, but we'll tap through our fears around it. So anyway.
I did not know that story. Wow.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's see. The next one was Danielle Van Amsterdam. What if I fail in the sessions? Terry Ann's is blowing it on a client who knows tons of people with animals.
Oh, that's a good one. Wait, but so is what if I fail on the session?
And with someone who knows a bunch of people with animals. Leslie Williams says she is afraid of what people might think. Jan Ramian says, I'm afraid to put myself out there more so that I may not be good at it. Denise, the question was, how many people out there feel they're afraid of what people might think? Daniela says, why should people pay me for this? And Tanya, is it okay to make money helping animals?
Okay, so here's my next question. And this is something that I think, you know, we have a fair amount of small voices, and sometimes those small voices get big. And we tend to compare ourselves with others. So how many of you feel like, well, they're doing it, that it's unfair that they're able to put themselves out there, but you're not able to? Claudia's raising her hand. Anyone else feel like it's not fair that I can't figure out how to do this? It's just not fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair. It's not fair that they get to do it. It's just not fair. Anyone else have that not fair, unfair feeling?
Waiting. Danielle Van Amsterdam. Yes.
And then we make they or them into something bigger than it really is, because they have nothing to do with us and they wouldn't. Yeah, go ahead. I think there's something else.
Yeah, Charlie, she said, I literally brought this up last week to an energy healer who was working on me. I said, I'll never be as good as my mentor, Joan, and I know I need to stop comparing myself to her, but I can't help it. Tanya says yes.
Charlie, that's just not true.
I agree with you. Not with Charlie, I agree with you. Although I get it. Sandy Galindo says same feeling here. Okay, hold on. I'm going to mute myself before they go nuts.
So who else thinks it's not fair?
Jan Ramian, she says, I don't feel that it's unfair. I feel more like, what else do I need to do to get better and brave? Hold on.
What else do I need to do?
It's that she says, Denise Edelman says, I'll never be as good as Joan. I want to be, though. Jennifer Kolikoff says, I don't actually believe in competition, but I do relate to not being able to have what I want and having to watch other people have it and feeling it's not fair, or why not me? When is it my turn? Is the barking too much for you?
No, but hold on. Not being able to do what?
Not being able to have what I want and having to watch other people have it and feeling it's not fair, or why not me? When is it my turn?
Okay, and then there was one more. Not being able to have what I want. Why not me? When is it my turn? There was one somewhere, something else in there. These are really good.
Okay, so Jennifer said, I don't actually believe in she says, I do relate to not being able to have what I want, not having to watch, and having to watch other people have it and feeling that it's not fair, or why not me? When is it my turn? And Daniela says, yes, the jealous feeling, why and how do these people do this? I can never do this or find clients like them.
Okay. Can you stop your dogs?
Yeah, they're doing that right now. There's
Okay,
somebody
good.
out.
All right.
The gardener's here.
Okay. Anyone else?
Heidi Ebbets Ensley says, mine is, why come to me when there's so many better choices? Can I ever dedicate enough time and grow the ability to be good enough?
Speaking of gardeners, now I don't think it's weird to do this as a career, but my gardener is going to see me tapping into the phone. He doesn't know what I do. That's so funny.
He's used to seeing us do stuff.
I know. Okay, why come to me when there are so many other great people?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, anyone else? No? No one else. Are there any other small voices that we have around this? Uh-oh, low battery. I didn't think of that. Okay, I'm going to disappear for 1 second. Okay. Anyone else?
I'm waiting. I don't see any other comments.
Okay.
Oh. Denise Edelman says, exactly, sometimes I feel like I have low battery too. Sharon says, you were looking at maybe what Jan said she didn't get written, looking back. Jan said, I feel more like, what else do I need to do to get better and brave?
Okay. All right. I think we have a good amount. So for those of you that have never tapped before, we're going to do some EFT tapping, which is tapping on the acupressure points that are connected to meridians, that are connected to organ systems. And in traditional Chinese medicine, they believe that those organ systems are connected to emotions. And so we're not going to move from negative to positive. I don't believe in negative emotions or positive emotions. I believe that we've got these feelings inside of us that hold us back from doing what we want to do. And these feelings are very important for our GPS system, but they don't always serve us when they're a loop. And in this case, we're going to move those feelings out and look at our outcome. So, we're going to start with the karate chop point, and then we're going to move through each of these points. And those are the points. Are we ready?
And I'm going to repeat after you, and they're going to repeat with me.
Right. You're going to follow along with the points, and you're going to repeat after me. And she's going to repeat. She'll be the echo voice in this. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Even though
This.
it's such a big dream,
And it's such a big dream.
and I don't know what else I'm going to do.
And I don't know what else I'm going to do.
It's the only thing I want to do.
It's the only thing I want to do.
And I love and accept myself.
And I love and accept myself.
Even though this seems impossible.
Even though this seems impossible.
This seems impossible.
This seems impossible.
Like rolling a boulder up a hill.
Like rolling a boulder up a hill.
And I love and accept myself.
And I love and accept myself.
Even though I know in my heart of hearts I'm supposed to do this thing.
Even though I know in my heart of hearts I'm supposed to do this thing.
But it's so hard.
But it's so hard.
I mean, I think the hardest part is getting over my doubt.
I think the hardest part is getting over my doubt.
And I honor the choices I'm making.
And I honor the choices I'm making.
I'm so afraid.
I'm so afraid.
I'm so afraid of my big dream.
I'm so afraid of my big dream.
It takes all the air out of the room.
It takes all the air out of the room.
I am really afraid.
I am really afraid.
If I'm honest, it's fear.
If I'm honest, it's fear.
It's fear.
It's fear.
It's just plain old fear.
It's just plain old fear.
I have fear.
I have fear.
I have fear that people are going to think I'm weird.
I have fear that people are going to think I'm weird.
I have fear that I won't be able to find enough people.
I have fear that I won't be able to find enough people.
I'm afraid I won't be good enough.
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 I'm afraid that I won't be good enough and I'll blow it and people with animals won't call me.
I'm afraid I won't be good enough and I'll blow it and people with animals won't call me.
I'm afraid that people won't think I'm good enough.
I'm afraid that people won't think I'm good enough.
I'm afraid that I'll fail in the middle of the session.
I'm afraid that I'll fail in the middle of the session.
I'm afraid of the session itself.
I'm afraid of the session itself.
I'm afraid that people won't want to use me.
I'm afraid that people won't want to use me.
I'm afraid that I'm not as good as some other people.
I'm afraid that I'm not as good as some other people.
I'm just so afraid.
I'm just so afraid.
And it hardly seems fair.
And it hardly seems fair.
Why do they get all the clients?
Why do they get all the clients?
I don't even think they're that good.
I don't even think they're that good.
I mean, they might be that good.
I mean, they might be that good.
But it's just not fair.
But it's just not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
I have this small voice that says, this is not fair.
I have this small voice that says, this is not fair.
And I have a big voice that says, this is not fair.
And I have a big voice that says, this is not fair.
And I compare myself.
And I compare myself.
And that's not fair either.
And that's not fair either.
But I can't help it.
But I can't help it.
I don't think it's fair.
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 It feels so unfair.
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 When is it my turn?
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 I can't stand that it's not my turn.
I can't stand that it's not my turn.
I can't stand that I might not be able to have what I want.
I can't stand that I might not be able to have what I want.
I can't stand that I might not be able to have what I want.
I can't stand that I might not be able to have what I want.
I mean, why not me?
I mean, why not me?
Why not me?
Why not me?
When is it my turn?
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 I'm sick of watching other people do this.
I'm sick of watching other people do this.
I am so sick of watching other people do this.
I'm so sick of watching other people do this.
While I don't believe in competition, I have to admit I'm jealous.
While I don't believe in competition, I have to admit I'm jealous.
I'm jealous.
I'm jealous.
I'm embarrassed
I'm embarrassed
that I'm jealous.
that I'm jealous.
I'm jealous.
I'm jealous.
I am 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 jealous.
And I'm embarrassed.
And I'm embarrassed.
And I'm jealous.
And I'm jealous.
And I'm so sick of feeling all those things.
And I'm so sick of feeling all those things.
I'm sick of feeling all those things.
I'm sick of feeling all those things.
I feel like there's so much I have to know or do to be able to even do this.
I feel like there's so much I have to know or do to even be able to do this.
What else do I need to know?
What else do I need to know?
Oh my God, what else do I need to know?
Oh my God, what else do I need to know?
And is it even right to charge money working with animals?
And is it even right to charge money working with animals?
All these questions.
All these questions.
All these questions.
All of these questions.
Is it right to pay for this?
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 Oh, I have so many questions.
Oh, I have so many questions.
I have so many questions.
I have so many questions.
I have so much doubt.
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 I am so sick of feeling doubt.
I am so sick of feeling doubt.
You know what? I'm going to let this doubt go.
You know what? I am going to let this doubt go.
I'm going to let this doubt go, even if just for an hour.
I'm going to let this doubt go, even if just for an hour.
Maybe for the whole day.
Maybe for the whole day.
I'm going to let myself dream.
And I'm going to let myself dream.
I'm going to let myself dream big.
I'm going to let myself dream big.
I'm going to let myself dream big, and I'm going to ask myself, how far can I go with this?
I'm going to let myself dream big, and I'm going to ask myself, how far can I let myself go with this?
Because you know what? I have faith.
Because you know what? I have faith.
I have faith.
I have faith.
I have faith that I'm put here to do something big.
I have faith that I'm put here to do something big.
And I have faith that I'm put here to do something with animals.
And I have faith that I'm here to put here to do something with animals.
I have faith that I can do this.
I have faith that I can do this.
Might not look like anyone else's career.
Might not look like anyone else's career.
I can't compare myself.
Can't compare myself.
Because I am me.
Because I am me.
And secretly, I feel like I've been chosen to do this.
And secretly, I feel like I've been chosen to do this.
Because why else would it be up for me?
Because why else would it be up for me?
I believe that I can do this.
I believe that I can do this.
I have faith.
I have faith.
I have faith.
I have faith.
I have complete faith.
I have complete faith.
And I'm so excited to see what it's going to look like.
And I'm so excited to see what it's going to look like.
Take a very deep breath. And I want you to feel into that faith, knowing that the universe has your back. Can you feel that? Then open your eyes or come back into the space and be present. And I want you to feel that faith as if it's like holding you up. Can you feel that, Claudia?
Yeah. Sharon Woods Priester says yes, tears.
Yeah. Anyone else have any experience? I hope that you had wear my glasses. They're right here. For crying out loud.
Yes, Jan Ramian says thank you, that felt good.
Good. Good. Anyone else have a revelation, a shift, feeling empowered?
Sandy Galindo says lots and lots of releases, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Remember to drink lots of water.
Val says the faith feels like walking, just walking and knowing the ground will be there.
Right? The sun will come up. The ground is there. Although we're having some earthquakes, but the sun will come up is a better one. For the California people.
Charlie says, yes, lots of releases and shifts. I let some of it go. Daniela says, ooh, I'm still releasing. Sorry. I had huge releases. Daniela says, tears at screwing up the session, but no feeling of all these voices don't feel important.
Good. Good, good. This
Leslie,
faith has to be bigger than those voices, you know? They can still be there.
Leslie says, I feel like it's given me strength.
Good. Anyone else?
Waiting. I spun. It was crazy. I had my eyes closed and I just felt it. Yeah.
Good.
Sharon Weiss Pritzker says thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, we need people out there helping animals. You know, I look at like how many, and educating about it, because let's say, for example, what I'm going to tap on today or tomorrow. What if somebody kept giving up on these animals? Like, we the shelters are full. We're in trouble. We need to get moving.
Yeah. Daniela says, looked around and felt grounded, more centered. Charlie says, our mission is bigger than our feelings, quote unquote. I'm still working on that. Jennifer Kurtz Holocaust says, faith feels like magic right now. Pixie dust and unicorn breath.
Good.
What did I show you today?
Yeah, a unicorn. That's funny. I was in the unicorn portal today. I go in there every Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday morning. Out of my hike, I have an area I call the unicorn portal.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Terry Ann says, I felt empowered with I feel faith. I need to include that at the beginning of sessions to ready myself.
Yeah, you know, it's doubt takes breath and faith away.
Mm-hmm. Sandy Galindo says, I appreciate what you said earlier about not defining emotions as negative or positive. That was very helpful.
Yeah, no, none of them are. Because fear for a prey animal saves its life. And so we can't find anything wrong with that. Anything else?
Waiting.
How about our Tanya? Did she feel anything?
I didn't see her comment yet. No.
All right, well, I feel like that was really good for me. I need to do, sometimes I lose faith in stuff, or I have doubt. It's different on different stuff, but,
Tanya just commented.
What'd she say?
I'm still wiping the tears away.
Oh, good. Good. But when I think about like how far can I go with this, that's always a question for me. How far can I go with this? And I'm lining up some stuff tomorrow with a college. I've got I've taken it pretty far. When I first got started, there weren't a lot of people doing it. There was Penelope Smith, and she was a goddess, and there were just people that I really looked up to. But I have different sensibility of myself in the world, and I couldn't compare myself with her or with some of the other people, and the interwebs weren't as prevalent. I mean, it came into being through this work, but at first a lot of it was more localized because there wasn't, I think I got email in 95, 94, 95. What year was that?
Yeah, around Earthlink. It was Earthlink, right?
Yeah. So there, I didn't have anybody to compare myself with because I didn't know that many other people doing it. And so I just kept marching ahead, just with blinders on. And I don't know that would necessarily be the world that people are living in. So, if you do feel doubt and you are comparing yourself, please come back and rewatch that tapping because it's important to remember, and I have to, I benefited too because like I said, there are, my game is not just, I'm not dismissing or diminishing in any way, shape, or form your desire to get out there and communicate with animals, but my doubt is on other things, and I just have to walk in faith. And that's it. And now I'm going to go, and I had doubt yesterday. I walked into that studio where I was recording the audiobook, and I was like, I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous. And the producer is a friend of a friend, and she said, you know what, it's just a conversation, Joan. We're just having a conversation. And when I screwed up, she was just like, it's okay. You know, I had my doubts yesterday, but it was so much fun, and I feel better about walking in there today. So I have to go record.
All right.
All right. Thank you, everyone. It was really fun.
Sharon Erster says, walk in faith. Beautiful.
Yep, walk in faith. All right. See you soon.
Bye.